Hello. I wanted to record a quick demo of an internal tool that we built called Sorbet. So I'm here on the Sundae Swap website and I have Eternal connected. I have a few tokens in my wallet on the preview network, and I have no open or past orders. But now imagine that as a developer on Sundae Swap, I get a support ticket, and this user is having a problem understanding some of the data that's being displayed. They think it's wrong, or they think that they're having an error when they're trying to build or submit a transaction. And so we built Sorbet to help us more efficiently debug that user's issue. For example, previously, when a user had an issue, we had to collect a bunch of screenshots, have them dig into the Chrome developer console, things like that. But now I can just ask them for their wallet address or ADA handle, paste that here, and then when I connect my wallet, there's a new wallet option called Sorbet. And if I pick that, I can connect to this wallet. And now, I don't know if you remember what was here, but these are different assets. And, to drive the point home, this is a whole list of orders from that user's wallet. And if one of these was displaying the wrong values, I could then load this up in our development environment and kind of step through, debug why that data might be wrong. If they were having a trouble building a transaction, I could go through the steps of building that transaction here and see what the error was directly. Obviously, we can't sign transactions on behalf of the user, so kind of the usefulness of the tool ends there. But we can pretend like we've signed and submitted the transaction so that we can present to the dApp an authentic experience, right? It just won't ever settle on chain, that transaction. And so this can be really helpful for, like I said, debugging support issues or building your own dApps. And so we have a Catalyst proposal up. Right now, what we've done is just built the minimal amount that we needed. But we have a Catalyst proposal up to kind of clean this up, open source it, and add a bunch of cool features. So for example, we could add the feature to hard code in the data that you wanted it to return to the dApp. So if there was a particular combination of tokens that you were trying to test, instead of having to set that up on a preview environment, you could just say, hey, for the purposes of this browsing session, report this data to the dApp and see how it reacts. We plan to add the ability so that you can hard code errors. So, you want to see how your dApp behaves under different errors that the wallet might return. And we also plan to add a kind of logging dashboard so that you can wrap another wallet. Maybe you'd want to use Eternal, but you want to see how your dApp is communicating with Eternal, how often it's making requests, what data is contained in those requests, because maybe you're optimizing something or you're getting back data that is throwing an error and you want to see exactly what is being returned there. So these are just kind of a couple of the UX improvements that we plan to add with our Catalyst funding. And then we can open source it, and then all dApp developers would have this really powerful tool for handling support tickets and making their user experiences more robust through the ability to set up very easily circumstances that might break their dApp, and then they can build appropriate user experiences around that. So this has been a quick demo. Hope you found that interesting, and go check out our Catalyst proposals on Ideal Scale.